Hello, I am Alfonso Lewis, and today I will be going over the analysis of socialization, curriculum, and teacher influence. I also would like to say that this is my last semester of finishing up my EDS in physical education. So my main research question, how does gender affect participation and attitudes toward physical education in elementary schools? The importance of this study. PE affects long life and self-image. Gender gaps in physical activity starts early. Understanding these gaps help promote your PE program. Gender difference in participating in physical education and attitudes toward physical activities have been well documented in educational researches. These differences are critical in understanding how physical education programs can be more exclusive and engage both boys and girls in elementary schools. The highlights impacts the socialization of physical education curriculum, teacher expectations, and gender norms on students' participation and attitudes toward physical activities. Gender difference in participation. A remarkable amount of research has focused on the disparities between the boys and the girls in terms of physical activity levels during PE. Boys are generally more likely to participate in physical, demanding, competitive sports like soccer, basketball, and running. Boys participate is often encouraged by expectations by promoting physical strength and competitiveness. In contrast, girls tend to engage less in these types of activities, often chosen by less physical intense options like dance, gymnastics, or even opt out in physical education altogether. These gender disparities is evidence that at an early age, with girls showing less interest in competitive sports and teams, games in elementary schools. Socialization and gender expectations. The difference in participating can often be traced to early childhood socialization, where boys are typically encouraged to engage in activities, play, while girls are taught to show gender forms of activities. These early socialization influenced attitudes that children forms about physical activities. Boys view physical activities in PE as the opportunity to be demonstrating strength and skills, while girls may see these same activities as challenging and highlight their lack of competitiveness. Participation in sports where boys typically exceeds. These gender expectations are reinforced by teacher behaviors and the attitudes, with boys receiving more encouragement and recall the athlete's achievement. Attitudes toward physical education are influenced by genders. Boys are typically have more positive attitudes toward PE due to physical nature of many PE activities, which align with their percentages of fun and success. Girls' attitudes toward PE can be more doubtful. While some girls enjoy the non-competitive aspects of physical activities, others reports feel disengaged, particularly when curriculum is demanded by male competitive sports. Research by Johnson and Sharp found that girls are less likely to view physical activities as enjoyable unless the activities are to their interests, such as aerobics and yoga, rather than the team-based sports. Teacher influence by gender participation. The roles of teachers is critical in shaping the students' attitude and participating in physical education. Teacher gender expectation can reinforce traditional ideas of strength and womanhood in physical education. Study shows that PE teachers often give boys more leadership roles in team sports, further bond the stereotype that boys are more suitable for physical activities. Additional, teachers may not encourage the girls to engage in less physical intended activities, which can lead to reducing to participate in more physical activities. This difference in teacher expectation can have a long-term effect on self-esteem and physical competitive for both boys and girls in the context of physical education. So the impact of the curriculum of gender differences. The curriculum design plays a key role in reducing gender disparities in physical education. According to Kurt and McDonald's in 2001, PE curriculum that emphasized traditional team sports and competitive may distance girls who may not see themselves as successful in these environments. But on the other hand, a more exclusive curriculum that incorporates varieties of activities such as dance and yoga and non-competitive games can help engage girls and encourage their participation. See, when girls feel interest are concerned in the curriculum, they are most likely to develop positive attitudes toward physical activities, and participation is more consistent. So this slide is just forms of methods sections for performance to address the gender disparities in PE. Schools can apply several strategies based on finding forms of existing researches. So data analysis. So we have surveyed 150 students. Boys prefer competitive sports and girls prefer dance, yoga. Boys reported having more enjoyment. 82% of the boys enjoy PE versus 54% of the girls. 68% of girls prefer non-competitive activities. All right, this was 100% response rated. Teacher interview. It was 6 PE teachers, 3 male and 3 female. Teachers noticed higher engagement from the boys, while the girls, they struggled to engage. 5 out of 6 girls reported, 5 out of 6 teachers report boys demanded team activity. 4 out of 6 acknowledged curriculum-based full participation. Class observation, it was 12 PE sessions. Boys was more active. Teachers interacted more with the boys. Boys received 65% of the teacher feedback, while the girls were most likely to be passive roles. Observed 240 students. Participation on record. It was 150 students. Girls were slightly higher motivated, and boys had higher participation grade. The average PE grade, boys 87%, girls 79%. Girls' absence was 11%, boys was 6%, and this was one semester of data. The focus groups, 2 groups, it was 8 out of 10 students. Girls expressed feeling excluded from team sports. Boys felt PE was fun. Girls wanted more variety of activities. Boys enjoyed competitive and being team leaders. And this was from 18 students' response. So, more discussion found for the data that I just went over. The girls were just disengaged, linked to curriculum and teacher interaction. Early socialization impact and confidence in PE. Boys were just more demanding in competitive activities and teacher attention. And more varieties equal greater engagement for girls, from girls. So here are some pictures that I actually do in my PE class that do not deal with competitive sports. I mean, to the top left, these are just noodles that you see how many you collect at a time that girls can engage in. Here to the right top, we have soccer is dribbling, but it's not actually playing the game. So girls feel like they can actually do that. And to the left bottom, we're dealing with basketball dribbling, but everybody has the ball and everybody dribbles, and it's not actually playing the sport, it's just dealing with skills. So everybody can learn at their own rate. And then you have just hula hooping. All right, and most girls love hula hooping, and boys tend to engage in that as well. Recommendations. Curriculum multiplication. Schools should offer a more diversity range of activities that caters to interest both boys and girls. This includes providing competitive sports like dance, yoga, fitness routines, along with traditional sports. Teacher training. Teachers should receive training on how to engage both genders in physical activities and provide equal encouragement to boys and girls by promoting an exclusive environment. Teachers can help break down gender stereotypes by influencing students to participate and attitudes toward PE. Encouraging positive role models. Schools can invite female role models or guest speakers from a diversity physical activities background to encourage girls to participate in physical education. This can help challenge existing gender norms and motivate girls to engage in a broader range of activities. Active participation monitoring. Teachers should monitor participation closely to ensure that boys and girls are active, engaged in all activities. By addressing disengaging early on, teachers can help encourage more balanced participation. Exclusive physical education policies. Schools should adopt policies that actively promote gender equals in PE. These policies might include ensuring that equal opportunities for leadership roles and activities, offering mixed gender teams, and creating opportunities for students to choose their own activities. In conclusion, gender plays a great role in shaping the participation and attitudes toward physical education in elementary schools. Boys tend to have more positive attitudes and higher participation rates in competitive activities, while girls often feel less interest in these settings. Gender expectations, teachers' attitudes, and curriculum designs are all factors to these departures. By adopting inclusive teaching, practice, and curriculum that caters to interest to both genders, schools can create a more even-hand physical education environment, while both girls and boys can engage in physical activities and develop positive attitudes towards it. I am Alfonso, and thank you.